How we doing, everybody? Ross from Whip Finish here. I just got in John Rohmer's Arizona Simi Seal, and I wanted to unbox it, check it out, and go ahead and tie up some flies. Been super excited about getting this stuff in. It ties up some amazing leeches. It's a great dubbing. He has over 50 different colors. The guy makes it in his garage. There's like this secret recipe, secret materials that we don't really know what it is, but it's supposed to be pretty sweet. So pretty excited about getting this in. And yeah, we'll go ahead and open it up, see what kind of colors I got, and then we will tie up some flies here. So this stuff used to be in stores, I guess. It's kind of tough to get. It just flies right off the shelf. I ordered, I think, 13 different colors. They were out of one of them, but that's fine. So let's see what we got here. Oh, so yeah, little pouches, all different kind of colors. There's around 50 different colors. There are different blends. So this one is a blood leech. I'm gonna go in depth on, actually when I tie these up, we can kind of go in and sort of look at the different colors. This one's black peacock. So my understanding is that this dubbing material is like more of a medium length. Okay, it's not quite as long. It's almost like a fur type texture. It's really nice. It's got some really nice, I don't know if you'll be able to see that. Yeah. Works great for leeches, that sort of thing. Pretty easy easy flies. It's gonna work great for leeches. Super easy to tie, really quick. Yeah, let's see here. This black peacock looks sweet. I got a black and blue mixture. Let's see, black magic. It's kind of like a mixture of black with blue and purple. I did get some white as well. This one's called Starlight. Let's see, Halloween. It's almost like an orangish black type color, if you can see that. Yeah, let's go ahead and we're gonna tie a few different leeches up, streamers up with this. There's a few different ways you can do it. Yeah, so we'll do a few balanced. We'll do some just regular leeches, and yeah, so we'll get over to the bench here and tie some of these up. Okay, so we got the Arizona Simi Seal, Simi Seal, Arizona Simi Seal, semi. Use that. All right, so we got the Arizona Simi Seal in. Bunch of different colors. This is like this one's like a red, black. Let's see, this one's black and red, black and blue. Stuff's awesome. Black and purple, black peacock. So yeah, look at that. That's great. We're gonna go ahead and try to tie some up here. This one's violet. Really good stuff. Oh, I like this. Black gold. Yeah, it's got a nice look to it. This is gonna tie up some great leeches. I'm gonna do black and blue just to try it out. I'm gonna tie a few up. I've never tied with this stuff before. So let's see how it goes. I'm just gonna do a really small, sort of a micro leech here. Don't need much. Let's see. This should work. The size 14 hook. Try it out in some tail water. Action, tungsten, gold, 2.7. Let's go ahead and get that should work just fine. So let's go ahead. I'm going to try to use this. Watched a few videos, but so this stuff's like a medium length. It's almost got the texture of like almost hair. It's really lightweight. Looks like it's gonna do great. So yeah, it's got these nice little blue, sort of shimmery strands in it. So I'm gonna try to tie this up with this stuff for the tail. So I'm gonna try and get my fibers going the same way here. These are red. All right, so we're going to tie this right in the center here. Okay. I'm just going to fold this back. Okay. Nice thread base. I'm just going to try and lightly dub this on here. Let's try this first, see what happens. So what I want to try and do is trap sort of some of those fibers, and then I can give it some more twists. Maybe I'm using too much, I don't know. Okay. Shit. Okay, that's where I fucked up. Let's go and try that again. Just sort of wet my fingers here, twist it. Let's see what happens. I'm going to try and catch some of those fibers to start. Let's throw a little bit on here for the collar too. Not too bad for the first one. Get my brush. Try and comb that out. It's pretty good. Not too bad. Except for my thread came undone. Son of a gun. Never hurts to get a little hot spot right up there by the bead. Try to do this without unraveling it again. Throw a little, there we go. Looks pretty legit. That's the black and blue. Let's try another one here. So I'm trying to do some micro leeches here. I'm going to put this black and blue back in here. And let's try black and gold this time. I'm going to try to do a dubbing loop. Let's do the same tail. Well, let's see. I'm going to try, let's do a little bit of marabou. So you can use different materials as for the tail. We can use some rabbit strip, marabou. I'm gonna just take a little chunk of marabou from the side. Just go ahead and add that in there. That looks pretty good right there. Wrap that up to the bead. Okay. Oh, okay. Now let's go ahead and do a little dubbing loop here. You don't need much. It's a small fly. Come back up to the front here. Get our half hitch on. Let's see what's happening. This is the black and gold. Okay. Stuff looks really, really sexy. That is nice. I like that a lot. So try to get my fibers kind of going the same way here. Put it into our dubbing loop. Spread it out. Go ahead and spin it up. Okay. Now we can just wrap this leech, and as we go, I'm gonna sort of lick my fingers and make sure those are all getting pulled back. Didn't know if I bumped the camera there or not. This thing's gonna look really nice underwater, I'll bet. Okay. So you can see these things are super easy to tie. Love fishing leeches. Work great in the rivers, great in the lakes. Need a new pair of scissors is what I need. Okay. Bring this up. I'm just going to use it a little bit for a collar. Just to cover up just a touch. Okay. Throwing our whip finish. That thing looks hot. It's a good looking fly. Should catch fish. Okay. Use a little bit of rabbit strip. You can add lead wire to this to make it a little bit heavier, really get it down there in the water column. Not too concerned with that at this moment, but once it starts warming up, I'm definitely going to want that when the water goes up. Let's see here. I got a mini pine squirrel zonker in black. Shout out St. Pete's Fly Shop. It's my local spot in Fort Collins. Shout out to those guys. This stuff's nice because it's super thin. Does great for carp flies. Great for mini leeches. Let's go ahead and we're going to make that about the hook shank. The tail is about the hook shank in length. Okay. Lick my fingers, pull those fibers back, separate them. Okay, lay that right on the top. So if you were tying it just for with the squirrel, you could then, you know, we could wrap the rest of it, but I want to use this I want to use this Simi Seal. I liked how that dubbing loop came out, so we're going to do that again. I can zoom out a little bit for you here. Throw our half hitch. And let's see, we're going to use the black red. Okay, this is what the black red looks like, really nice. Again, I'm going to take my fibers and sort of separate them out, try to get them to go the same way. We'll just throw that right in the dubbing loop. I think we could go with just a little bit more. Wow. Yeah, this stuff is sweet. Definitely going to be in my arsenal, in my box. Once we hit the spring and summer, fishing the lakes, go ahead and spin it up. Just going to wrap this all the way up here. Get that bead locked in there. Looks pretty good. So like I said, this is my first time using this material. If you are watching this and you used Simi Seal, or you have another material that you really like, let me know in the comments. If I'm doing it wrong, let me know. Go ahead and whip finish. That was a little more than I wanted to have with the red, but it's all right. It's a nice thing I like about leeches. They're kind of down and dirty. They don't take much time to tie. They definitely work. Go ahead and brush that out. That looks pretty good, huh? Looks nice. Let's do one more here. Do a balanced. One more color. I'm going to do a balanced for this one. Zoom in just a touch for you here. Okay, and I use a just wire brad 18 by 1 inch, and I cut them. Just a scotch. Okay, go ahead and get that on there. Just throw down some little head cement on there. And we're gonna do this with some marabou. Here, just use that feather I used earlier. That'll be all right. Kind of a busted feather, but I think it'll... Oh, shit. Fuck. Light just went out. Of course. All right. Looks a little bit better. Let me get this over here. All right. Make this even harder to tie with another light in the mix. Couple pieces of pearl flashabou. Throw our half hitch in. Let's see, we're gonna do the blood. Let's do blood leech. Do a pretty healthy clump here. That stuff looks really nice. So what I'm trying to do is get all these fibers to sort of lay the same way. So I'm just sort of splitting it. Okay. And then you can add this to your dubbing loop. I'm just going to do the same thing with this clump. So I sort of twist it. As I twist it, it kind of comes apart. There you go. I need to do some more experimentation with this stuff. Again, this is kind of the first time I've used it, so don't exactly know what I'm doing, but Kind of fun to try new material out. Just trying to space these out evenly. All right. That's what I got here. And brush some of this out a little bit. I caught some marabou with that. That's all right. Okay. We're just wrapping up. Trying to palmer this back as you go. There we go. Hopefully you can see that better. Okay, I'll get it all the way up to the front here. Boom. And that is the blood leech color of the Simi Seal. Arizona Simi Seal Dubbing from John Rohmer. Do here is just throw a little bit of this extra. Remember, if you have something else or that you like tying with this stuff, or you have another material that you like, let me know in the comments below. Again, we put out weekly content, fly fishing, fly tying, having a good time, instruction. And if you enjoyed this, if you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell, you can get notifications every time we come out with a new video.